Hello and good morning to all of you. In this session, we will see how we import a survey file into MDT, and then how we do an earthwork calculation, a grading according to the surface in MDT. So first of all, we click on the template AutoCAD.dwt, and then I go to the option where you can see this is the MDT icon. So we go to the points, we import them from the menu, and here you see the manufacturer. All these manufacturers are included here. Then we go to the generic tab, and here you see XYZ and XYZ, and these are my different file formats. So again, if you see here, draw from codes. So there is a tab here called the code database. So I will just go here, and this is my layers. I will select this as 500. Okay, text height. Suppose I make it 0.75. So it is asking me test repetitions, test view levels, or whether it will be classify the points by levels. So I will click on the OK option, and this is my survey data. So when I just go to the survey data, and I click on this option, so here you see, you find that this is the survey data that has come here. Now what we will do is I will go to the surfaces and go to the create surface. So create surface, documents dot drawing one. I will just make a surface. So it is asking me which points I want to do the surface. So I select all the points from here. So I can also select, so all the points I have selected in this, and then I will go to the break lines. I don't have any break lines, contours, window, boundary line, and then I will go to the OK option. So there are points with zero elevation. Do you want to include them? No, I don't want to include them in my surface. So this is my surface, and it has connected all the break lines, all the points. Next, I go to the next I go to the surface. Again, I will go to the contour lines, and then I can just select these create contour lines option. So once I select this contour line option, so these are my different contour lines, and as you can see, it is very colorful, and also you can see the contour lines. It has joined the contour lines here. So if I just go to this, and if I go to the MDT surfaces, contour lines, mapping, label contour lines, so there are three options. This is the layer, this is a textile, this is the text height, contour lines, layers, and then there is a automatic and manual. So I will just select the automatic, and you see the contour labeling is done here. Okay, so the contour lines labeling has been done here in this. So here you see again, if I go to this, and also I can go to the contour lines, mapping, label contour lines. So I can select the manual, I can select this, I can select this. Okay, I can select this. So I can select, say, this as a contour line. I can select this as the contour line, and then it will automatically do the contour lines. So now what I will do is I will create a. So now what I will do is I will create a grading according to the surface. So here you see import surface, create surface, current surface, create surface, convert the drawings. So I can convert it into a particular surface. So if I again go to this MDT9 surfaces, if I select this, determine the elevation of a surface. So I will just select, see, identify a point's coordinate. So I will then just, it is identifying the point's coordinate that is there. Okay. So 2 6, you see 2 6, it is showing as the points coordinate. Similarly, if I go to this, and if I select this, so then in the next stage, I will just go and make a grading according to the surface. So here you see terrain elevation, platform elevation, embankment foot, cutting head, embankment head, cutting head by slope, by fill up when elevation. So here again, if I go to this and say I go to my classic menu, and then I just switch off this all these options from here, and then I just go and make a polyline. So polyline means that I just go to select this option from here, and then I just say I want to make a embankment like this from this point to this point, and then I just go to this and say I join these entities. So these are my different entities, and now what I will do is I will give a fillet or a radius to this particular entity. So fillet, I go and give a radius, and then I give a value, say 35. So again, it is asking me to select this entity, and then it is asking me to select this entity. So again, if I go to this, again go to the fillet option. So it is asking me the radius. So again, I select here, say 35 as the fillet. So it is I select this entity and I select this entity. So this is overall my fillet, and this is overall my standard and that I have given. So if I go to the MDT9 option and then I go to this, so now what I will do is I will select an arc from this option, and what I will do is that I just draw a line from this here, particular line segment from this option. I'm sorry. I just go and draw. This is my platform, and suppose I go and select MDT9, and then I go to this surfaces, and then I select the grading option by terrain elevation or by platform elevation. So the difference between the terrain elevation, first of all, we will see the platform elevation. So I will select this. So it is showing the minimum elevation, if average, and the maximum elevation. Maximum elevation. So this is my proposed terrain. Proposed, it is asking me what is the elevation where you want to draw this island. So here I will just go and say, suppose I select say 640, or say I want the target volume. Here the target volume is, it actually shows where the at which elevation the cut and fill will be equal. So I just click on this, okay, and then I just select this and put a random value here, say 614, and or say I give an average value here, 591. And here is the cut and fill volume, slopes of the cut and fill volume. So I just leave it for as of now, proposed 591. And whether you want to have round corners, and see, these are already my round corners, so I don't need to specify anything here. So I go to the proposed surface and calculate contact. So proposed surface, suppose I give here, say a document drawing 6, and earthwork surface is the drawing 1, and earthwork volume is the earth volume underscore empty. So here it is calculating the volume, modifying the points, and then again it is drawing the slopes. So drawing the slopes is this cut fill volume and the slopes that are showing here. So I just go and click on the OK. So once you have done that, the software calculates at which elevation the cut and the fill volume will be optimum. So optimum, you see at this elevation 572, the cut and the fill volume difference is only 2.51. And this elevation 591 or 586, the difference is very high, 591 or 586, the difference is very, very high. So here you see, I select this first of all, and then I go to the OK option. So it is doing the optimization process. . 。  . 。 . 。 . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . So here it is showing the cut and fill volume optimization. At this particular elevation, the cut and fill volume will be the uh, maximum, means it will be the optimum. So it has done the cut and fill volume, and here again it is generating the terrain according to this. So you can see here, you can print these details and you can put it in the Excel, or you can put it even in the CAD. So select source for list. So I'm just putting here print. It is asking me where I want to put it in the CAD. So I believe this is the one that it has come. So volume by grid difference, everything. You can also change the scale size. Everything you can change here. Cut fill volume. So I will just go to my drawing, and here you see this is the drawing that has come. So I will just go to this, select a quick profile. So it is asking me the first point of the surfaces. So I will just click on this. Click on this. So this is my quick profile volume. You see, this is my quick profile. This is my optimization. This is my cut fill volume. Okay, and here you see it is showing the depth. Okay, so here you see this. If you follow it here completely, and if you are just going to the grid mesh, so 600, it is showing the actual depth here. Okay, station here you see height 572.302, station 103, 570, 572.983, this 572.684, it is showing the value. So here you see again you can find out whether by means of a slope what is the distance, and also like if you want to find out say if I go to this, what is the height, what is the difference, and it is showing here. So now I close the option, and then it is showing the initial station, numerical data, MDT, alignment. It is showing this. So similarly, I will click on the OK option, and here it will show the this as it is showing this as the data. So now I just go to this option, and then I just select this. I go to the MDT9 option, then I go to the maps, render, go to the draw solids. Here I select the 3D faces of this particular island, and I go to the 3D basics menu, change the icon from here. So here you see it has done the labeling work for you. Okay, so this is my optimization process, and this is the cut fill volume that is being generated through this particular bed that has been created in this. So in this way we can do an entire optimization, an entire cut fill volume. The red one is the cut volume, and this one is the fill volume, the red color. So I hope you like this presentation. And similarly, we can also do the other volume. So just go to this quantity area, work units, mass diagram. So go to the plots, images, BIM. So you can also export this as an IFC file format. Okay, so project say A, D, D, D. I'm just going to this desktop, save. You can export in an IFC file format. Sim, Similarly, you go to the utilities, BIM, and then I go to the setting out quantity takeoff, maps render. So route by terrain, I click on the OK option and select the this. So here you see this is a graphical representation of this actual part that is showing in this. Okay. So here you see it has shown the area where the cut fill volume has been generated. Okay. So I hope you like this webinar, and thank you for your time.